So Dune Part 2 came out this year to great reception. Fans are loving it. I'm loving it. I think it's one of the best movies of this year. Heck, one of the best movies of all time if you put it in that category, and it truly deserves to be in that. As much as Part 1 was phenomenal, it was still a massive step up in terms of cinematography. Even the acting and the music hits different because of how the story went. And I didn't think it was even possible to step up from that. But anyways, Part 3 has been greenlit. Dune Messiah. I don't know whether they're going to go with Dune Messiah or Dune Part 3. But the movie is coming out maybe in the next 3 years or 4 years or something. And I can't wait. But one thing that I found out when I was scrolling through Twitter was that they already teased some of that in Dune Part 1. The only ones maybe who could catch that was those who've read the books or just any theorists out there who pieced things together. I'm just, surprised and finding out now that this is something that is going to happen in Part 3, especially after watching Part 2, seeing the ending, seeing Paul Atreides take IRULAN as, his bride in order to, take the throne and rule. There were also some visions of Paul in Part 1 that showed up in Part 2, but differently.
The battle for Arrakis took everyone by surprise. There were no without warning or declaration of war.
Now, this shot in particular, of course, in the Part 3 is going to have some changes, seeing how, CHANI left him. It looks like maybe she will be replaced with IRULAN at this particular moment, or something similar to this scene that will be shown in Part 3. Maybe CHANI will come back. Like, there are so many things and possibilities for a non-book reader like me to, actually theorize. But the fact that Paul saw this vision, which for most audiences, like, it meant nothing to us because, how the movie was structured in Part 1, it was just different. And going into Part 2 and seeing how things played out, it's just a beautiful piece of storytelling and makes me wonder what other things are in Part 1 that reference Part 3. I know that some things do reference Part 2, certain shots, as I said, were in Part 2 but altered a little. And this is just beautiful piece of storytelling, just phenomenal in every sense of the word. I barely know anything about, the books. All I know is that, Paul Atreides is not someone that, the hero that people think he is, and we're going to find out in Part 3, and it's going to be just shocking about the person that he's going to turn out to be and where the story is going to go. which is going to be a very great twist for those who haven't read the books. But anyways, this is just something that I wanted to say, put out there, because I was just itching, like it just kept nagging at me. I was a little blown away when I saw it, I'm not gonna lie, because this movie, especially the part 2, is one that I did not expect to enjoy it this much, love it this much. But anyways, let me know in the comments below what you thought of these visions that carried over from the first movie to the second one, and this particular shot or this moment that is going to possibly be in part 3, even if not the same one but just an altered one. I already have on the channel 2 videos on Princess Irulan and Jessica, all of their scenes in this movie, this part 2, and I'm still editing a video on Paul Atreides, just a mini story, just an AMV, or should I say MV, which hopefully I finish soon, and hopefully you guys also enjoy. If you did enjoy this one too, please leave a like, that's up the video and the channel out. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell not to miss any new video as well. As always, Neytiri here. See you guys in the next one.